This is best of the yard highlights.
Yeah, it's like a yard highlight.
Hopefully we see Slime's asshole in this one.
Why would we see Slime's asshole?
Cause he got waxed. I just figured that would make this. Remember?
Oh, I don't know if it's. All right.
Is that? I remember the Patreon. I thought I'd get to see it, man. I don't know.
I don't know if he actually like released the unedited asshole. It definitely wouldn't be on YouTube.
I'll just text Nick, man. We'll find a way.
All right.
If it doesn't make this, obviously.
Right. Yeah. Okay. George, have you seen any of the yard?
I don't really watch the yard, to be honest.
Just to give George a quick rundown.
Yeah, give me a rundown.
Obviously, Ludwig's one of the biggest YouTubers in the world.
Yep.
And so there's a limit on what he can say.
Right. Because he's got brand deals.
He's got brand deals. He's got
a streaming contract.
He does Valorant tournaments.
Exactly.
But he's hanging out with
his 3 boys.
Yes.
And they don't give a fuck. Especially Slime.
Especially the bald one. The bald one.
That is the dynamic for a lot of this, which is great.
You keep calling people me. I don't want to say it.
What is the word?
Well, then how will I know what we're speaking
You
about?
know what I'm saying. Stop playing
Say
coy.
it. What is it? I don't
You
know
know,
what it is.
guys, you all know what I'm saying.
I don't know what it is.
You know what it is.
I'm being for real, though.
Is it Ludwig? Your name?
You literally never call me that.
Is it
I call you Lupin.
Fudgems?
That would be hurtful,
Is it
but that
Cosmic
wouldn't be a
Brownie?
problem.
You can't call him Pussy Boy anymore.
Thank you.
You can't call him that.
Pussy boy.
Whoa!
When did you ever?
No, don't gaslight me. You've been calling me pussy boy for the past couple episodes, and that's been catching like wildfire. And I've been streaming just in my kitchen making banana bread.
Oh yeah.
And every other text-to-speech donation is, "How's the banana bread looking, pussy boy? Did you make some extra pussy boy for Thick Allen?" And it's like,
That's actually a terrible
Ludwig,
nickname
the
to have.
CFO of my company, a father of 2,
What's
by
up,
the way.
pussy boy?
Recently
It's been
underwent
catching like
life-threatening surgery.
wildfire.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Well, he got his balls snipped, and that could have threatened something.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's-
don't
I
know.
guess
If you're
threatening
pro-life,
future.
it is life-threatening.
Yeah.
That's right.
So anyway, I think
good.
that's inappropriate. I don't think they should. I want you
Nick
to.
Allen is a baby terrorist.
No, take it back. Take it back.
Is it like Muppet Babies, where like he's a baby version of himself, and he's got a little bandana and like a bandolier?
Isn't Nick
He's
Allen
an
a
adult
Smash
baby
player?
terrorist.
I would never,
Nick Allen-
never let Nick
there's-
Allen at my.
I'm like
child
almost
pad
positive.
doll.
Could be. I don't know.
I've just heard
What's wrong with
Tove talk about
This
Nick
guy's
Allen
your
all the
boss.
time.
Jesus.
Dude, I love this shirt, man. Fuck.
I got Juvie all over my favorite shirt.
I did not see that
You
coming.
fucking loser. I got Juvie on my nose. Hey, I want you to admonish other
Bro,
people
what happened to
using
Juvie?
the
People
term
still drink
pussy boy
those?
to refer to me and
Juvie?
using the term
Yeah, he
thick
sold
Allen
it,
to refer
so I
to
don't
your
know.
You know
boss.
what's
Oh,
funny?
yeah.
Here's the thing.
I
You're my
loved
boss too.
Juvie.
Hold up.
I was a
You're
big
my
Juvie
boss too,
enjoyer.
but you never pull that card. Also, this isn't about Thick Allen and his big old juicy ass.
Really?
It's
Like
not.
double down.
It's not.
But I do find you just
Dude.
constantly, day by day almost, getting frustrated with the people that you're like seeing or talking
Dude,
to.
is that a sock over the...
Yes. Yes. Like, look at what he's holding,
it's a
bro.
Like,
sock.
oh, that is a sock.
It's a sock.
And then he's wearing a sweater over his
These
head.
guys have the most patrons on all of Patreon.
It's cause
Really?
he doesn't give a shit,
Yeah.
dude. That is why. I'm telling you, he doesn't care, bro. Slime is just an unhinged motherfucker that says anything.
I love
bro.
it. I love that shit.
Him on Twitter.
Like
He
one
is a
by
wild
one
man
by
on
one
Twitter.
by
Don't
one
use the
by
word
one.
discarded.
Everyone here can agree
The monkey,
that this has happened.
the monkey in Aiden's brain just started playing the Requiem for a Dream
They're
music.
at a winery in Italy, it looks like.
The monkey has one arm.
The most miserable thing I could imagine is Aiden breaking up with me because he does it like someone on Shark Tank rejecting his ex.
Dude, yeah.
And for these reasons, it's not gonna work out.
I'm out.
Aiden's like,
Don't list the reasons like a psychopath.
Aiden's like, I would like 5% of your time for 100% equity,
Dude.
and yeah, well,
I'll give you one pipe session
The,
a week.
the worst part about being
please.
broken up with is wondering if they are feeling any sort of amount of pain that you are, and to what extent. And being broken up with by Aiden would mean that it's like it feels like zero. You look, he knows.
POV, you're Aiden's SO, and I'm Aiden breaking up with you. And yeah, that's just why I don't think we should date. But hey, if you still want to be friends, we could hang out.
I'm
Yeah.
actually
And that's the line.
I'm
he
actually
always
thinking
hits
about like going to Korea. So
I
if
hate
you
you
want to
guys.
go with
Yeah.
me,
And
But
you're
it
just
would
a
be like a
smoldering,
friend.
you're like a
He's just
smoldering
taking it.
emotional crater. Like, wow, this person is gone. And
They
then,
3v1
and then he's
each
just
other
driving
all the
home,
time.
And,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and
It
he
has to
comes
be
home to me.
brutal,
He goes
dude.
on the weekend.
He comes home to me.
he still has to drive her home.
He's
And so
listening.
they're going.
He just didn't. He's like, I just thought it'd be easier to do this and then drive you
Aiden, the
home.
type of guy to break up at the
Never
start.
done that.
The weekend's playing, and he's like, I love his music.
No, and he comes home.
Getting
He comes
2v1
home to
is
me,
tough, but
and I'm like,
3v1
oh,
is-
3v1
yeah,
is-
the-
it's
the-
unwinnable.
He's like, how'd it go? He's like, yeah, it sucked. And then he's like, sits down and like molds at Valorant for 40 minutes, and then I don't see him until the next day.
Aiden, the type of guy to break up at the start of the date.
Dude,
and then
Aiden
want
still go on the
want to
date.
have the date.
I'm like, I already bought the tickets if you still want to do
and
it.
I understand how emotionally mature
Jesus.
you are, and I get it, and I admire you a lot in a lot of ways. But this aspect, I always put myself in that person's shoes, and I'm like, damn, if they only knew how much he didn't care right now.
Anyway, at 20K,
That's
we're
how it
doing.
feels. And
I
that's how,
do
that's how it feels. And I know you care.
He does care.
I know you care.
This is
but it doesn't seem like you do.
This is such a
It
public
doesn't
indictment.
Feel, it
And then
doesn't
the gas-
feel like
and
you
then
do.
the
It doesn't
gaslighting
feel like you
starts,
do,
and
and I
it's
think that's valid. It doesn't. I think it's valid.
Dude, it's like a subtitle under Aiden. It's a screenshot, and it just says "gaslit" in Italian.
So I was like in the market, and I was like, I want some edibles. So I decided to put on my big boy pants, and I went by myself to go buy them because Cutie was live. And I basically had told her like 3 days earlier, I was like, can you do this?
Just to
And
clarify,
she was
were
like,
the big
yeah.
boy pants
Mommy.
the American flag shorts? Were those
The big boy pants are the American flag shorts and Crocs.
Okay.
Mommy, can you go get the
Yeah, I
wig
told her,
gummies
sure.
for
I
me?
said, I want
She's like,
edible.
no, I'm working.
Yeah.
Mommy, I need the
Aw.
boof pack.
10 o'clock. Every dispensary closes at like 11 pretty much.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I have enough time. So I'm driving, and then I find out that even though it's very legal, not only federally, but definitely in the state of California, it's still very, very sketchy. I went to this building, and it said there was a dispensary there on Google, and I was like, great. And I went upstairs, and it was like a smoke shop, and
Weren't we together when we went to a dispensary on the side of a road with the gate closed at 2 a.m. or something?
And yeah, the Uber said right here, and we said nah.
We were
actually.
like, can you just take us home, man?
It's a no.
Were you there, George?
I don't think I was. Where was that?
I know I was with Blake.
It
We-
might have been when we went out there for like that phase thing or something that George was sick for.
Okay.
Oh.
Dog, I'm telling you, we pulled up to like
A gate.
you know, like when you drive behind like a Target.
Uh-huh.
It looked like you went behind there where the loading trucks were, and then there's a metal steel gate,
And
and that's where it said.
I
And it said
called-
like like puff smoke something,
and it was closed,
no.
no lights on. And the guy called me and
Mhm.
said, "What do you want? I'll be out there in a second."
Oh,
and then-
heck no.
And then I looked at the Uber driver. He said, "I wouldn't if I were you." And I was like, "All
Yeah,
right,
the
just
Uber
take
was
us
looking
home.
out, too.
Just take us home." That's
It's
Dude,
not be good.
what?
they're like, oh no, we
It
were
is
actually
so
just
sketchy.
actual smoking, like tobacco. The weed shop's downstairs. It's a blacked out door. And I walk in, and it's just a dude standing there. And there's another door, and I left. I was like, fuck that.
Oh, same shit,
That's
same
weird.
shit.
Yeah, because he turned I just put a jar, and he was standing like right in front of the door, like blocking me. Like if this was The Sims, I would not be able to enter the room. And so I just walked away, and I didn't go to that dispensary. I was like, fuck that place.
Wow. Did you just go in?
No, I didn't go in.
What?
It made me uncomfortable. So I find another place because I am
love
not
this.
I am not of the aura of a man who smokes or should be around
You guys,
marijuana.
do you guys have big doobie here?
Hi, I'm trying to smoke on the dead ops. Just have-
drive even farther. I'm like 30 minutes away from home. I finally find a place on Google Maps, and it's like dispensary open until midnight. I'm like, perfect. I go in. It looks like Pueblas. It looks like I'm in favela in Modern Warfare 2. It's just like it's
Go
an,
over the ladder stall.
it's like an apartment
You watch, he's gonna
complex.
say it's a gate.
It's an apartment complex, and you walk into it, and there's like a business, and it's like foot massage, and one's like it's like flower house, and then there's an unnamed door, and I'm like, is this it? And I hear, "Bleh," and I recognize that sound.
it's the
sound.
same guy from the other store.
No, it's the sound of them unlocking the door.
Oh,
So it's like an
a
apartment. You
gate.
can buzz people in.
Oh yeah, to
They
buzz.
buzz me in, but there's no sign. And there's like
They just
4
see
different
you.
places. They just saw me from a camera, and I was like, so I open it, and it's just like a room with a table and a sheet of paper and a pen. And I walk up to it,
It
and then,
says like just like draw like a cool animal, and I'll go see
Yeah.
what we got.
and I hear yo, and I look around. There's no one there. There's a small window, And a dude goes, his first words, first time. Like, yeah.
Let's get those shorts off.
And he's like, fill out the form. And I was like, oh, I said, I want to buy weed.
It's like mystery team where he's just like, he's like, you want an 8 ball? He's like, yeah, let's get 8 balls.
How much is that? It's like $400.
He says, well, you got to fill out the form. I'm like, okay. And I'm scared. I'm scared about this form. It's just like name, date of birth, number. And so I didn't want to put my name.
Yeah.
I put Aiden.
No way.
Come on.
I put Aiden. But halfway through putting his name, I became self-conscious that they would ask for my ID and cross-check it. So I put Aiden Ogren.
Just in case you wanted both of you to die.
Yeah, and then I put my phone number, and I was like, I don't want them to have my number, but I also don't want them to read the number and then type it in and then text. So I write
What do you think they're gonna do? Like type? Hey, I'm just gonna check real quick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send you an emoji.
Yeah, literally, I thought they would do. I thought they'd send me like squirt gun emoji, skull face.
You're not ready to be high. You're like you.
No, I'm not. I'm so anxious. And so I write my number, but so terribly that 3 of the numbers were not discernible. And then on purpose, yeah, purpose.
Put a couple letters in there too.
That was the whole form, and I handed it to him. And then he buzzes me in again. There's a second door. This is like Sandy Cheeks' home. There was a waiting chamber before he could go to the actual place.
And then there was a puzzle. There was a troll I had to get past.
And all I'm thinking to myself is sales cannot be high.
Yeah.
This is too much
so
too much friction.
Fred, he's Fred. You're Scooby-Doo. He's Shaggy.
I really want to know what happened. Can somebody spark notes it in the comments? Like, what happened at the end of that? Did he
Yeah,
just
I bet he got weed.
He probably just got weed and got out. But
Dude, stories like that are going to be hilarious in 20 years.
yeah, I know. They're going to be selling weed behind the counter at Walgreens in 20 years. And so
I know,
those
and-
stories...
It went from people meeting someone behind a weird ass gas station into that unmarked doors and buzzers
into a vending machine.
Now it's gonna literally just be you can just get it anywhere.
He's Shaggy. He's Shaggy.
He can't be
He's
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
He's
There's no
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
I'm
in
Shaggy.
all-
Dude, he's the tall, lanky guy.
tall.
You should be Scooby.
Tall, skinny, and I smoke hella weed.
No, you don't smoke. You don't smoke.
You were a
peas,
dog
dude.
before. You were a dog before.
Tall,
You
skinny,
were the
and
dog
when he,
before.
and when he had weed that one time, he just laughed for 45
in the
minutes straight.
Christmas
The
photo.
only
you guys are
Shaggy
the
thing
same.
about you is that you eat huge sandwiches like a freak.
Yeah, you're also the same.
Dude, you're more dog-like.
Nick is a weirdo, dude.
No, he is not more
Been the
dog-like.
dog in the photo.
You're the dog.
You were the dog
in the
live
family
on
photo.
BTS broadcast.
We literally just played
I
audio
was
clips
his
of you going,
hot wife in that photo.
All right, man. All right, man. You're a walking dog, bro.
I'm fine with being the dog, but I just contest that he is no Shaggy.
He's Shaggy.
He's Shaggy.
He's a bad Shaggy.
No, he's a fine
Can
Shaggy.
you do a Shaggy impression right now?
Zoinks.
Come on.
Zoink.
That's
Scoob! Zoinks!
That is.
trying to.
They
You gotta
all-
top
so
that.
I think
and it
Zoinks,
wasn't
Zoinks
good.
is just in the Scooby-Doo universe.
Yeah, it's kind of their thing. It's kind of their word.
Dude, did
don't
you
know
see
what
Aiden's
Zoinks
face
is?
like trying to come up with it? He was like,
Zoinks is not so. Does he
Oh,
say
gee,
it?
Scoob,
They
I'm
all
chief
kinda
and
say it.
Oh, they
kind.
all say it. They all say it, don't they? I always associated Zoinks with Velma.
Oh, Scoob,
No,
they just,
shit, they all
Velma
say
says
it.
Jinkies, you fucking moron.
Oh, you're so right.
oh, gee, Scoob, they just hit
You're
the tower,
so
Scoob.
right.
Jesus.
Scoob, Tower 7's fallen!
Jesus.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I think Bush knew about it.
That fuel can't melt steel beams, Raggy.
I read the group chat, yes, and this scares me.
Oh my god.
But is that
She
the
can cheat on me
cutie could
with
cheat on
every
Ludwig
Cutie could
easily?
cheat. So that girl is his girlfriend.
I would never
Okay.
know ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe that's a you thing.
I mean, I
Maybe you should
trust.
care more.
Why don't you become more
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, they got it.
I'm not.
Let it cripple
What?
you.
I'm just
Do you know
super
this clip?
trusting.
No, I'm just still not over.
And maybe I should.
Bro, you think that?
She shows up to your podcast. Like, surprise,
I don't know what you're doing with
surprise.
slime. You left at 10:30.
Well, okay. How did this go? How did you fool him?
I said, hey, I'm going to brunch with Caroline tomorrow. And then he was like, okay.
And he's got 2,800 in Suika game, so he's not listening.
I was playing Suika game. I was at
He was playing
3,300. I
Suika
was at
game.
3,300.
That's beast.
I
was
tried to
beasting.
record my lie too. We were cuddling, and I was like, I'll record myself lying to my boyfriend. And so we're cuddling.
She's doing so naturally. She was like, I have brunch. I was like, because I was asking her, I was like, what are you doing tomorrow? And she was like, oh, I got brunch with Caroline, and then I have to do wine about it, then I have to do fear and I'm like, big day.
I'm actually a triple dip day for me.
But this is crazier as you're doing 3 podcasts.
Yeah.
That's crazier.
Now I'm talented more 3 times than you guys.
And I was barking at you too.
Well,
how many are you doing?
well, we did Patreon shows.
We are doing it tomorrow.
We are doing it. I'm currently on 3 shows.
To be fair, we're little babies who, when the Patreon comes, we're like, oh, let's wait a day.
I get a little tired.
Oh yeah, so I do both my Patreons same day, and then I fuck.
It depends. So contracts like this have like clauses where it's like, okay, if you specifically do something that damages the brand of the platform,
this can't
for
be
instance,
good.
say the N-word a bunch and then have it put out a new video.
I'd be shocked though.
It's in my YouTube contract. It says the N-word clause.
Yeah. Section 3.1.2.
Yeah, if you.
Which sounds like a really racist Christmas movie.
We had to redline it to just really get it.
I want to sort of, address why you haven't been on.
Nick's one-liners are
and
so
we can all kind of
fucking good.
tackle it together.
Okay.
So, my theory here
Oh, I
is
almost
that
lost my drink right there, bro. All I saw was the DVD title. That's all I saw, bro.
fault.
That's insane.
And I didn't do anything. And so
You made a PowerPoint.
well, I figured that everyone was gonna maybe start to blame me, so I got ahead of it.
This is what happens when you don't drink.
Sorry, I'm in the. We'll talk about that.
Friday night, honey, let's make a PowerPoint.
That's what an interesting
You
roast.
you don't know even half of it. So this is not my fault, Cutie. You not being on the podcast. So first of all, this is video day. Because I was remembering, I was like, I have asked you to come on like so many times, and I've like messaged you, and you just like not gotten back to me, and I was like, what's the deal with that? So I looked into it, and none of them went through.
Wow.
Like somehow every single message I sent you just straight up got like sent back.
Yeah.
You called her Epic Winderella.
That's a good name.
Well, I thought she'd love that one. Yeah, I asked you a couple things in there, and so I'm sorry about that. That one for real though, like that's my bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I know like what you're thinking right now, like to talk for you. Like I know what you're thinking right now. It's like, this doesn't really absolve you, Nick. Like this isn't like
That's only in 2021.
I know it's been so long
Yeah.
of me trying, and we'll get to that because there's a big gap. I also messaged Ludwig a bunch of times about you coming on. And he just did his thing. He just ghosted me.
How to drop
You know how often I message
He said, well, it's 4 messages by Nick, and then the last one says, how drop shadow in Photoshop.
Which actually that was a good question. If you continue down, I answer this question.
You don't need to talk to him about that. I can teach you
This is
that.
disrespectful.
I can do that. Stroke is?
No, you don't
When
use
you
stroke.
added the outline on the text, that
He
looks good
doesn't know what
sometimes.
stroke is.
So, I asked you, and I kind of biffed that one. I asked the love of your life. He biffs that
Maya.
one.
Oh.
Well, yes, I was talking about Maya, who I asked. And she was not helpful.
Yeah.
She just sent me this picture of
That's
a horse's
sad.
penis.
Listener, she sent, for some reason, she has a picture of my penis, and she sent it to Nick.
This is a picture
I
of
don't
a
know
horse's
why she has
penis,
this.
which was earlier this year. Also not helpful.
Yeah.
And, on the timeline you were mentioning.
dude.
And then from 2022 to 2023, I was kind of on like my low-key, like more chill type
Chiller,
vibe.
more
So I
like
was,
You're trying as
I was
hard.
like grinding on myself and
I get it.
just like kind of by my lonely
It
type
seems
thing.
like that.
Yeah, and so
dude.
this is me at Shrek's Adventure. On the right, that's kind of me just
What
sort
is
of
wrong with him?
Just like
chilling.
vibing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like kind of chilling. It's always busy.
Oh my god.
And there's other stuff. So we had good times. Do you remember the good times? I'm gonna bring up some of the good times. So remember when we rode scooters?
No.
This is us riding dirty, right?
I actually don't. I have no.
This is us riding dirty.
No, we did. We all bought scooters. I listened to the Sonic music in my headphones.
So long
Dude,
ago.
I don't remember
This
this.
is just
I don't
kinda
think I was there.
My hair is brown.
This is just kind of like part one of why I couldn't have done this because look
Yeah.
at we're
Oh,
fucking
look at my
we're
fucked up
homies.
train
And that time I
track
wrote a
too.
tweet for you
Yeah.
when I used to ghostwrite for you.
Yeah. You should
If the
do that
only
again.
cure for coronavirus was trapped in your meat, catch me straight up slurping your shit for the cause. This was on March 19th, 2020 when it came out.
Yeah, it was early Corona.
Dude, this is the weak LA lockdown.
You can't say you didn't solve it though.
Yeah, and that one
It's
time,
fixed.
that one time
She slurped so much.
and that one time I fed Durs a bunch of gummy worms.
That's not good.
He liked them.
That is bad.
I watched
We had
him.
some good ass times.
Yeah.
Us together. So you know, my conclusion basically, why this is not my fault, is, and I can't be the reason, is that at the end of the day, I'm just a white boy cooling.
Wow.
Even Ludwig. Number one.
It's like my peak humor. Just such stupid,
Dude,
dry.
divulged white boy humor. Make a PowerPoint.
I love that shit, dude. I think this is another PowerPoint.
Aiden constantly vetoed your inclusion.
Wow.
Constantly.
Yeah, I remember this.
Remember? We were
Yeah.
talking in the office and he quote said,
Oh, did they
"There
all
be
make-
no left
I
for
think
me."
they all have?
that everyone had to make a reason why it wasn't them. Is my guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a picture where you used to live together. Remember? Remember he looked like
Dude,
this?
I had fat Aiden in mine. I took it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, you're one of my best
You're
friends,
so skinny there.
and I'm so skinny in that picture.
Oh, so this
Better
is
times,
Aiden's.
maybe.
You look
when
bad.
when I didn't have anything to hide from you. When I didn't have anything
Okay.
to hide from you. That's why I've
Okay.
been putting on weight. I made Cutie harbor this. I asked her to hide this from you as well.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
when we went to New Hampshire, I slept with your mom.
I thought this was about me.
That is insane.
That is insane.
Hey, thank you for keeping that one a secret.
And I told Cutie the next morning.
Uh-huh.
And every time I've seen Cutie over the years, it's been tough to confront that secret. And I'm glad I can
What is he
finally
looking
come
at?
I've been using it as blackmail if that's helpful.
Oh, he's calling his mom.
Calling his mom.
He's calling his mom.
Call mom.
Oh, hey, do or die. Do or die. He's calling mommy. Oh my god.
This is insane.
Hey, mama.
Salut maman. Coucou, ça va?
Ça va, oui.
Je suis sur le podcast là avec Aiden, Slime, Nick et Cutie.
You're last, by the way.
Mais Aiden, tu rappelles Aiden, ouais?
Hein?
You remember Aiden, yeah?
Oui, of course.
He has something he wanted to tell you.
Okay.
Hi, Paloma.
Hi, Aiden, how are you?
Good, good. How are you doing? Do you remember when we visited you in New Hampshire?
Do I remember what we did in New Hampshire?
What we did in New Hampshire.
I'll call you later. I'll call you
That is
Hard on
insane.
this, and it means a lot to me. But I have a product that I'm selling, and
She brought a bit.
it's about.
Did you hear what Nick just said?
She brought a bit.
He was so happy. She brought a bit.
Near and dear to me, and I'm selling these T-shirts. And you can buy one now on itsucksamenisgone.com.
Wait, what is
In
this?
memory of my friend.
It's an in memory of
This is a
Aiden
picture
dying
that
shirt.
says Amen forever in my heart.
Forever in our
And it's the fat Amen picture I use.
yeah.
One of him in a Fortnite Balenciaga shirt, and then another Amen, and it's like a tribute shirt for a
Yeah.
dead man.
Oh, independent. That's a pretty good shirt. Pretty good shirt.
Yeah.
I've worn those.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping to raise as much awareness for this as possible.
What, his death?
His death?
Yeah, so
to the business?
so if you've noticed, he's still alive.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to.
We need to correct.
the money made from
Your mom would be so sad.
money made will
the money
help
made
kill
from this
him.
company is going to be used in steroids for orphans, and they will
Yes.
get big and juicy, and with the one vindication of killing him.
You're gonna write an army. What's the website again?
That sucks. Amenisgone.com.
That sucks. Amenisgone.com.
Let me make sure I got that right. I'm a little dyslexic, so that sucks. Oh, that sucks. That Amen is gone.
Right, your
That
business.
sucks. That Amenisgone.com. Yeah.
That sucks.
That sucks. That
It's literally a
Oh, it's
website.
actually for
Like
sale.
actually a
That is for sale
website.
now.
Wait, how much is
My
it?
fucking
Oh my god, it's 2420. That's a great 2450.
It's.
I
it's
bet a lot of people
24.20.
have that shirt.
24.20.
Oh, I bet you some people
In
have it.
memory of weed.
Zipper instantly buys one. Frame one purchase.
Yeah. Thank you for your contributions. And
Dude, I
this will
love the
be-
like
it's for a
people.
good cause
If they
to take,
didn't, they just got on the yard. They wouldn't get all the Smash references they all made.
But you guys aren't focusing on the end game, which is
Killing Aiden. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
That's
Finally,
a good
fucking
end game.
cause
That's
I
a
can
good
believe in.
cause. I can get behind that.
I was never fat.
College, I
That's what he
was
cared about.
in a dorm with this guy named Kyle from the Virgin
And
Islands.
you fingered Kyle?
He loved it.
And then he just became the island.
And you know the Dalai Lama.
That was it.
It just became the islands because he was from the Virgin
Islands, yo.
I didn't even get that.
There's one spirit that travels in the afterlife.
Is this spirit a
I'm
llama?
sorry. Am I two spirits traveling?
The spirit is not a llama. No,
The spirit can go in him.
There's
presumably.
no llamas.
Is it like a Patronus?
The Dalai Lama is alive.
Come
and
check.
so
Hey,
it
day
goes,
he dies.
There's
come check
no
on me.
way there's not.
Come knock on my door.
Dude, come in the room. I'm not saying I'm gonna have 2 feet on the ground or anything, but I might be up in the air. I might be cross-legged
What do
levitating.
you think the Dalai Lama does?
It's like a Chris Angel type thing.
He just performs in the Vegas of Tibet.
He's like, hello, I'm the Dalai Lama. Check this shit out.
He kind of
Check your pockets. Check your pockets.
He kind of floats on stage. He does his thing for like 60 minutes. Shin Lim comes on after.
The Dalai Lama
That
dies.
was opening for Shin Lim.
Yeah, he did his thing.
All right, don't murder, give up worldly possessions. This is Shin Lim coming next.
That's actually who can pick the next Dalai Lama. Is we'll just have Shin Lim
a card.
Can we just be clear that
Dude, have you guys seen the slime versus kids basketball thing?
No.
So I believe this is when they say that slime couldn't beat a 5th grader in basketball. I think that's what it's about to. I think that's the conversation. And slime obviously says, of course I can beat a fucking 5th grader in basketball. Then Ludwig made an entire video about slime playing basketball one-on-one against kids from 3rd grade to high school. And when he caps out, it's such a good video, bro.
Really?
It's so
Insane.
good. All based
That
off
is
of this
awesome.
argument.
Yeah.
school basketball player?
100%.
Absolutely.
That's a lot.
Like, I think you lose to 2nd grade.
That's what I want to prove.
So you're looking for like a 6-foot-tall 8-year-old?
Yes. Yeah, from like Gabon. And it's hard.
That was funny too. I was thinking about that a lot, and I was like, what could I like say to this 8-year-old that would like hurt their feelings enough to where
So
they'd
much.
be bad?
Most things.
Because they're 8, right?
Santa Claus isn't real. That
Yeah,
would hurt them.
and then they crumble.
The way that would, so like, but it's really hard to like one, like reach out and get these kids, and then 2, like have a message to the adults who own them to like get them to give them up for a little bit.
Can we have your labor, your
Yeah.
child?
Can we
That
get
is
the labor of your
insane.
kid
I'll
for a little
pay
bit?
you to use the boy that you have.
Anyway, this is a call. It's a call to action. If anyone's out there got kids and they're good at basketball,
If anyone knows of
send some video of your kid playing basketball to Nick.
anywhere,
He'll vet him.
I'll vet this.
He'll vet this.
Flood Nick's DMs.
I would love to choose. I would love to choose which kids to defeat slime. That
Nick-
sounds fun.
And send some pics of their height, maybe like some of their dribbling skills.
Yeah.
Give us like their adrenochrome test too.
Solicit
Oh my
material.
God.
Tell us how many stem cells they got.
Last time they were hooked up to a blood machine.
Yeah, tell us if
your
the parents are voting
Imagine
Democrat or
some
Republican.
yard family right now is listening to this, and then they pump their kid full of drugs
Why would you put that in their head?
because someone's
Also,
gonna do it.
No kid needs drugs to beat you. That's what this whole thing is.
But
trying
no, if they're 8,
The Yard presents the Kid Pumpathon.
That's
Bring the kid and we'll pump them up.
Insane. If I said that,
Like getting worse. Put them out there.
yeah, right, dude.
For the first time, I'm recognizing
That
where
is
you're coming from.
insane.
Where I'm coming from.
Because I almost feel like this could sound
You
inappropriate.
still have time to get over to my side of the aisle right now.
I think I'm going over this
Where
side.
we
I
Mike.
think it's too late.
Solicit videos of children playing basketball.
Whoa.
I think when the
We
kids,
can watch the kids play.
we can watch the kids pump.
Oh my God.
That's terrible.
us.
That's a terrible phrase.
Oh my
That is
god, bro.
insane.
Dude.
Dude.
I want to see your reaction. I didn't see it.
Oh, I legitimately almost spit energy drink all over my monitor.
Oh
That
my
was
god.
insane.
Obviously
Those are the boys.
Yeah,
man.
the yard guys are.
No, they're wild, bro. They're wild.
We're fans of them. They're homies of the stream. The boys we've actually played COD with them before, and George had never seen the yard before, so that's the yard, George.
Yeah.
Let us know what else you want us to react to.
It makes sense.
Down in the comments. We've done the basement yard, and now we've done the yard. And we've done bad friend. Any other funny podcast you want us to react to? We will.
Yeah, is there like a patio?
Yeah.
There's got to be maybe a living room. There's
The
probably
court.
yeah.
Something. We'll go all around the house.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.